Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on PAPS, which could be one of the better quality, maybe one of the best quality UK routes we have in the game, and that is the Midland Mainline. We're here at Leicester and we're going to be driving up to Nottingham. So let's get in. We're driving the Beast, the HST. Let's get the doors open. I've got it turned off the HUD, so I need to turn that back on. HUD type, normal. There we go. Just when we got something. There we go. Vigilance, DSD. Where's AWS on this one? It's over here, isn't it? AWS. No, it's not the spare. Where's AWS? The spare was that one there, wasn't it? It was the spare one. We'll find it. AWS. Where are you? Let's key on first. Maybe it's already on. Oh, it's already on. That's alright then. That's probably just comes up as one of those. Cool. Or is it the spare? I think it used to be the spare. Oh, maybe it just comes on there. Alright. Right, we have... Oh no, we got the road now, so that's good. Where are we calling? East Midlands Parkway and then Nottingham. That's nice and easy. Let's get the doors shut. So again, those brakes off, so they take a little while. So you should probably get dispatched out of Leicester. I can't imagine it's... yeah, it probably has got platform stuff. So I assume you would get dispatched out of here. Come on, train. Move it. Right, off we go. Leaving Leicester behind. And this fantastic version of the HST. This being the VP185 HST. So it sounds quite good. Hopefully you can hear it alright. Yeah, it's nice sounding. So we're not going to be calling at Loughborough. That's sort of the other principal station. We're not stopping there. We get to go straight through it, which is all right. 47 in there. One from Blackpool branches. And open it up. I think it was up to 65. The board back there said. So let's get up to 65. Top speed on this route is 120. Is it I think it might be 125. Now, I'm pretty certain there is a 125 section, but there's not really any point of speeding up to 125 as it drops back down quite soon after. So we'll probably get up to about 115. There's 110. Yeah, so that should be the top speed, about 115 on this journey. The audio level's all good. Yeah, the Midland Mainline route, the one which sort of started off as being quite shabby. Yeah, is that the word? Shabby, shoddy. It wasn't great to begin with, and then Sky Echo sort of just kept going back and updating it, adding new content, the cargo line packs, and it just got progressively better and better. Well, and now it's probably one of the best UK routes we have quality-wise. It's great. And it can only get better as they're still going to be adding more content to it. I think we got Cargo Line Volume 3, which is the containers, and then Cargo Line Volume 4. So I assume they're going to come on here and add even more stuff, and probably update the route even more. So, yeah, good things are ahead for this route. Speed it up. I wish it had a 222. That's the one thing it's sort of missing, is a 222. Because on here really it's just HST 158, and you can drive the shared and all the other bits and pieces. But in terms of sort of passenger trains, it's just HST 158. Be great to get a Meridian. Just sort of things up a bit. Alright, 90 miles an hour, speeding up quite quickly. Well, I can't remember which one I picked in the end. Let's go ahead, watch it go by. So still 115. But we'll get a flyby shot on the bit speed board up there. Yeah, so we got the 8+2. So pretty much 10 coaches. As you get the 6+2 version and the 8+2 version. Obviously 8 coaches and then the 2 power cars. And I think the 6+2, yeah, that's one thing about this route. The 6+2 should have buffers on the front. So hopefully maybe at some point they can add that in, sort that out. Just to make it even more realistic. Which is always good. Who likes the HST with the buffers? I know not everybody's keen on them. I think they look quite smart with the buffers. Especially in the Grand Central livery, they looked, whoa, they were good. And dynamic weather for this run should be on, but as we've gone in photo mode, I'm not entirely sure if that then resets the dynamic weather to just being custom weather clear. So the weather might change, it might just stay sunny, don't know. So you've still got the photo mode issue in the game. 120. Just gone past, I think that's Syston, that one. Yeah, Syston and then Sealby. So yeah, probably get up to about 115 and just sort of let it coast from there. There's not really much point speeding up too much, as it changes more so than say on the Great Western Express, where it's 125 basically all the way from Reading to either Broadway. On here it does sort of flick up and down a bit more. That's the other route you can run the HST on. Let's get a little shot. There's the HST. It looks really nice. Do any of that. We don't need to turn up the brightness or anything, as we're on one of the newer routes in the game, or at least newer lighted TOD4 routes. So we don't really need to tinker with the brightness settings. And it's quite obvious when we're coming up to East Midlands Parkway, as we see massive funnels of Radcliffe Power Station. So it's quite hard to miss East Midlands Parkway. And they load in quite early now as well. That was one of the problems with the route. 110, what's that all about? 112 there. Yeah, one of the issues with the route was the massive, gigantic power station. You can only see it when you were like half a mile away, whereas now you can see it from miles away. So it was good they changed that. Not sure about that position light signal down there though. That looks a bit wrong. I think we're coming up towards Mount Sorrel, which is where you can do some sort of aggregate stuff with Cargo Line Volume 2. Yeah, here it is here. Yeah, Mount Sorrel. So you've got the HOA wagons there. You can sort of shunt in there. I think there's even one, yeah, doing a bit of shunting there at the moment. Bit of yard work. And yeah, some people again with cargo line packs, they not happy with it, not happy with the little packs, but they're all right. I mean, they add gameplay to quite a few different routes, and also sort of AI as well. I mean, Cargo Line Volume 1 adds services to Great Western Express, and then Volume 2 is Goblin Line, Great Western, and this route. And I think they're like, what, £5 or something like that, the cargo line packs. Gives you a nice bit of extra gameplay. But I know when Cargo Line Volume 1 sort of came out, people were like, no, I can't be having that. Not good. Why? Yeah, it was not great. I don't know, do you guys like the Cargo Line packs? Do you think they're worth the money? Saying that, if I wasn't an ambassador, because I did get a key for it, I probably wouldn't have got the Cargo Line packs, purely because I'm not the biggest freight person. Yeah, so that's, yeah. If I hadn't got a key for them, I wouldn't have got them. Because, yeah, I'm not really a freight person. Don't mind a little bit of freight, but it's like the AP packs on Train Sim Classic. You've got loads of sort of basically cargo lines on there for Train Sim Classic. All the trailer packs. I haven't got any of them. So yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. Right, so coming up to Loughborough. Oh, 120 for the HST, good. Which, yeah, you have got the Great Central Railway, which goes over the top here. Or at least will, at some point, eventually go over the top. So obviously the bridge for it. And there's a 158 as well. The other train you get on this route. Oh, and as it's summer, you get that open. You see a lot of sort of the HST pictures. There's 125 HST pictures from sort of hot summer's day. Driver just has the door open. As I said, there's no sort of interlock on here, so if you open the cab door, it's fine. It did say we could up to 125, so we can pop it up a bit. I always underestimate how lengthy this bit is between Loughborough and East Midlands Parkway. It is actually a bit of a gap. I always go really slow. So I think it's a lot closer, but it is a bit of a distance. So we'll continue to speed up. Maybe not quite to 125. That's going uphill a little bit actually. We are sort of going a bit slow accelerating. We're going 110, I mean that's fast enough. Obviously I don't really want to plough through East Midlands Parkway. Wouldn't really be ideal. Again, we should see the big sort of power station funnels quite well in advance. See them, slow down. Or probably actually before we see them, we should slow down. But as it's daylight, should be able to see them fairly easily. But I think you can already, actually. Can you already? Oh, actually, let's get a little shot there. Now we've got the sun there. Actually, no. So you can see it already. I can see that the tops of chim. Yeah, look at that. You can already see them from here. Whereas before, yeah, you wouldn't see them until you were literally next to them, or at least half a mile away. We sort of got to go right round to them first. So I'll sort of, yeah, we'll sort of let it coast for now. We've got about 95. Did a little bit of brake application. But I mean, this speed's alright. And I thought we got a cautionary signal anyway, so we got to slow down anyway. Oh, green now. Must be following something though. Cool. Come on, power station. There you go, still a bit of a way away. I thought we were already getting quite. So I always underestimate how far it is between Loughborough and East Midlands Parkway. Which you would get off at East Midlands Parkway for East Midlands Airport. We're double yellow, so we're just at 70. Again, our speed's quite quickly naturally coming down, so probably going uphill. So it's double yellow, the last signal. So expecting a caution at the next one, which is a single yellow. Which, no, we got a double yellow again. So we're following something. Or the game's just being weird. Probably a 66 ahead of us, or even a 158. Something. Yeah, coming into our only intermediate stop of East Midlands Parkway. And again, yeah, it's quite hard to miss where the station is because you've got that. Which actually, quite recently, only closed down. Or at least they've stopped producing power now. I think it's like the last coal power station to close. Which sort of is not a good time to close it. I mean, at a time where we need energy. But oh well. Coming at good speed. About 34 are coming in, and that's alright. Always feel a little bit more on edge driving these. It's just like, try not to overshoot. Obviously, you don't get as much control of the brakes. Say, you know, a 377 or a 700, you can absolutely fly into the platform at 40 and know you're going to get a really nice, comfortable stop exactly where you want. Whereas on here, the brakes take a little bit longer to apply, a little bit longer to sort of come off. So you've got to be careful. And they drag a little bit as well, so... This is East Midlands Parkway. It's gorgeous. That will do. Right, here we are. So that's a neutral, engine only. And open the doors. Stick the DRA on and we can leave the cab. And we're on time as well, so that's important. What a train though. These don't really operate. They don't really operate anymore. Well, not here. I think yeah, ScotRail's got the Inter7 cities, but I don't think they've got much longer. And Great Western. I can't remember if they still have their castle classes running. Possibly. Across country, I think they were the last sort of big company to stop running the HST. Let me just turn that right up, just so you can hear it rumbling off the VP 185. I'll put it back. Right, let's hop aboard. Oh, there you go. Take the DRA off, it's back in the cab. Next up will be Nottingham. Yeah, you would have a buzz from the guard, I suppose. Right, rates coming off, a little bit of power. Let's get a little, let's get a departure shot. There we go. Good weathering on this as well. Looks used. There we go. And it's off. And then we go into Red Hill Tunnel, as it's known. Not quite the Red Hill Tunnel I'm used to, but yeah, the other Red Hill Tunnel. It's pretty cool, sort of turrets at the front. It's like a rip-off Clayton Tunnel. I do love when they, well, they don't really do it anymore, but sort of the fancy tunnel portals. Like some tunnel portals will just be, well, standard. But then, you know, some you've got, you know, sort of turrets like that. You've got, I don't know, there's some tunnels have really cool portals to them. Make it look a bit more grander. But then, yeah, some are a bit bog standard. It's a bit like viaducts, really, isn't it? They used to, I mean, say like London Road Viaduct or the Ouse Valley Viaduct, absolutely beautiful. And now you see like a modern day sort of equivalent viaduct. It's just like, oh. Does the job, but doesn't look nice. Think of like the ones on LGV, the LGV Med route, or even South Eastern High Speed, the Medway one. Not as exciting architecturally, or at least to me. Right, up to 80 along here. You're going to get a little bit of speed. It's Attenborough and Beeston are the stations along here, which will be passing through. Occasionally you will stop at Beeston. Sort of the rush hour services tend to stop there. I suppose sort of pre-rush hour. Yeah, probably the service in about an hour's time might stop at Beeston. We've got a shed coming as well. What's it going to have behind it? Was it a light loco? Oh no, it's a HST run, there you go. Nice. Which, yeah, the AI ones don't spray. So I don't think they spray. Yeah, that was RHTT. So yeah, we're running this in November, you can see them. So it's quite smart the way they can do it. Originally on Train Sim World, it was just, say I don't know, the RHTT train released way back on Great Western Express, you know, back in 2018 or so. You'd see it all year round, which obviously wouldn't really be realistic. Whereas now they can sort of do seasonal timetables. So you only see the RHTT train from, well, sort of autumn sort of through to, well, then you get the ice trains and stuff. Yeah, seasonal timetables, which is cool, because then you see a sort of variety throughout the year. As I try and sort of tend to set the month we play this to the real month, so this is set to November. This is Beeston coming out. Here we go. Yeah, once we get to Nottingham, that will be it. But it's been a nice run. Thanks all for staying in if you've made it this far in the video. I'm going to tell the audio, it's sort of come down a bit. Yeah, Midland Mainline. If you haven't got it, it's a pretty decent route now. And yeah, you can get the cargo line packs with it as well, so even better. I think there's actually a bundle where you can get all of the packs together. That might only be on PC. Obviously, if you enjoy driving the HST on Great Western Express, you'll probably like it on here. Similar-ish run, time wise, similar-ish speed. Oh, one cool thing about this route is it's like a Y shape. So you've got the bit up to East Midlands, from Leicester to East Midlands Parkway, and then it splits off, so you can go to Derby or off to Nottingham. Sort of adds that variety in. Or you can do Derby to Nottingham on the slow 158 service. So a nice bit of variety to it as well. As we approach Nottingham. So this is another bit where I always think it's like really close after the freight yard back there, but it's actually still a bit of a way. Always slow down a bit early for it. But better safe than sorry. It's been a little while since I've been on the route. So competence is a little low. It comes down to 25 as well. No, 50, is it 15 into... It's quite slow into Nottingham. Yeah, I thought if you're going across the points for 50 straight on. Cool. As we get there. Slow approach into Nottingham. And yeah, down to 15. Shortly as well. And it might even be 10 into platform 7. I think it's like the new built platform or newer built platform. So it's still even further. Come down a bit early. Well, there's the 25. Slow approach. But it's a pretty cool station though, Nottingham. There's sort of the main station building up there. We sort of glide underneath into the really nice platforms. Is it 15 for us? There's no board saying it's 15 for us, but it just feels like it would be. Although saying that we got a red light at the end of the platform anyway, so we'll just go at 15. Where's that go? Oh, hang on, no, don't want to be there. Yeah, sort of the newer built platform. I wonder when this platform opened. Comment below if you know. There's another HST. So when does this one leave? No, we're not the service to Nottingham. This is Nottingham. Right, do we have a stop marker? I think it's just to the end here. I mean, we're on 8+2 anyway, so we're probably going to take up most of the platform. Cool. And slowly come to a stop. In fact, that will do. We're well and truly in. Well and truly in, that will do. As there is no proper stop marker. There we go. Do that. Take the key off. And set that to tail lights. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's Train Sim World 5 video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.